Greetings, welcome back to my channel. Kevin Samuels on his platform attempted to remedy a social problem that we have in the black community. And this social problem is the divergence of black male and female relationships. Okay, we found that nowadays we often to choose outside of our race. And in fact, some people aren't even able to successfully navigate society and to form relationships and partnerships that will be lifelong. Alright, Kevin Samuels called these individuals cat ladies. Kevin Samuels called these type of ladies dog ladies. And the same can be said for men as well. You might find that some men actually make the dog their best friend versus trying to find a woman to spend their life with. At the core of Kevin Samuels' critique was some socio-economic commentary. Alright, Kevin Samuels believes that relationships and marriage actually amount to financial decisions as well as emotional decisions. Right? Kevin Samuels described the ideal relationship, and he said that persons have to choose within their limitations. Persons have to choose within their social standing and not set their parameters to a certain extent that would cut out potential suitors. Alright. And so we saw time and again on live streams where Kevin Samuels would assess individuals, and what he would do is give them a realistic outlook on what it is that they would be able to obtain. This is based on their height, weight, body mass index, age, yearly salary, qualifications, car or home ownership, etc. Most of it was based on statistical information that he would gather from relationships, dating websites, just the general statistics of the United States with regard to demographics. And I said all of that to say this, his message has still reverberated in the black community, and I'm attempting to make this video with some background noise. Alright, what you're gonna hear is some dogs barking in the background. And I want you all to understand that the dogs barking in the background is an example of what Kevin Samuels was trying to say. You see, the sound of these dogs barking, the sound of a yard filled with cats meowing, is really the sound of loneliness. This is the sound of failure with regard to forming lifelong partnerships. I happen to live in close proximity to some individuals who happen to fit this description. Alright, I have some individuals living close to me who fail to make connections, and as a result, they are now living in a late stage of life as a single individual. Okay? How have they compensated? They have compensated by adopting numerous pets that are now the problem of the neighborhood. See, the thing is, if you listen to the average home with a married family and their kids, you will hear the sound of kids playing. You will hear the sound of noise or racket that is being created by the pitter patter of little feet. Alright, these are children who came from a union, children who came from a marriage. Okay, they actually successfully made the marriage partnership. It worked and they produced offspring. But in the case of these individuals who are in their late 50s, persons who are in their late 60s, who fail to make these connections, what you will hear is dogs barking. What you will hear is cats meowing. You will hear dogs fighting. You will hear cats fighting. And the reason you're hearing this sound is that persons have had to compensate for the lack of familial ties, social connections, and friendships. Alright? This is a social problem. And I believe in Kevin Samuel's videos, he attempted to give a remedy to this situation by giving persons a more realistic outlook about the dating pool that is within their access. Okay? Not everybody in the dating pool is accessible to you. Some persons are more tailored to your situation, while others are outside of your parameters. Alright, and we find that time and again, persons have an unrealistic perception of self, an unrealistic outlook of others. And what they have done is that they now have tried to force others into their situation, and it doesn't work. And so, family, I just wanted to weigh in on this. I don't think I was able to go into this kind of detail in my two previous Kevin Samuels videos. This isn't very detailed, but I think I sort of addressed some of my concerns regarding the way that Kevin Samuels' channel was portrayed. Okay, we find that individuals who are in the red zone, or as he put it, the danger zone, they don't recognize that they're in the danger zone. Some persons pass the danger zone till they're in danger. Alright, it is irreparable harm that they have done to themselves by not forming connections at an early age. Okay, and so now what we have is the rise of the cougar. We have the rise of the cougar and the elderly who are now trying to make themselves fit. As I said, if you listen in the background, the dogs have started. And so all I'm saying is, don't create a problem for your neighbors by failing to listen to what Kevin Samuels had to say. You will find that you will have these dogs barking. You will have persons skulking about, trying to force themselves to fit into your paradigm. Okay, and so, family, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I think that the barking of the dogs is timely. It really drove my point home. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all these dynamics. One love.